Hi there, Jamie Oliver's Learn Your Fruit and Vegetables team. I'm Jutta and I'm really pleased that you get to meet me, and I really hope that one day I get to meet you guys too. I absolutely love Jamie and I love the work that you guys are doing, and I sincerely hope that I can be part of it as well. But welcome to my very own first Jamie Oliver's Learn Your Fruit and Vegetables cooking session. Now today we're going to be making something absolutely dead easy, absolutely delicious, and really good for you as well. This is a meal that you can have any time of the day. Fantastic as a great start to the day for breakfast. Could be a light lunch, or for those evenings when you're coming home and you're thinking, oh, I'm just going to ring for takeaway. Stop. This meal will be done and dusted in the time it will take for you to actually ring and have that food delivered. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about the classic omelette. The great thing about omelettes is you can really be creative and put whatever you want in it, whatever you love, and lots of different variety. And the thing is with healthy eating, it is all about variety. It's about lots of different colour, and it's also about buying fresh seasonal produce. The thing about seasonality is not only is it going to be cheaper, it's also going to be at its prime, and that means it's going to have the best flavour and nutrition. So today we're going to actually make an omelette, which is basically going to be a combination. We're going to use tomatoes and basil. Those two flavours go together so beautifully. And we're going to team that up with a lovely green salad. We're going to use some of the actual lettuce leaves that are actually in season at the moment. And then we're going to dress that with a beautiful homemade French dressing. So the omelette, we want to basically have that, eating that straight off the pan, nice and hot. So we'll get on to making the salad first, get the lettuce leaves done. But first up, let's get the dressing made. Okay, so we grab the salad jar, and making salad dressings, you really put it in anything, but a lovely jar is a great thing to use because you can store that in the fridge. You can use recycled jar that you bought, jam jar. So let's pop that down for a moment. So for this dressing, you're going to need some garlic, not a lot. We only need about a quarter of a clove. All right. So we'll grab that beautiful garlic. I've got Australian garlic here, and put that down. You're going to need some Dijon mustard, some salt and pepper, some extra virgin olive oil, beautiful juice freshly squeezed from the olives, and some wine vinegar. Now you can either use red or white, and today I'm going to be using white vinegar. All right, pop those down. We're going to start with the garlic. So just first up, just going to get rid of just grab my knife. I'm just going to cut there. I'm going to grab off the skin. There we go. I'm just going to pop that into a bowl. It's always good to have a bowl there next to you. So the key to actually having a nice, safe environment is having a clean surface and clean as you go. All right, so I've got the bit of garlic. And remembering the safety rules that we've sort of learned earlier, we're going to pop that down, little bridge, grab the knife, and we're just going to grab it and cut in half. And then I'm going to grab and put in half again, so I've got a quarter. And then putting the flat side down so it's nice and safe, and putting a claw, we're just going to finely chop. Now I'm just going to keep the top end of the knife down again, remembering that, and we're just going to finely go through. Okay, very careful with your fingers. And then, just put those out of the way. And then just gently push that off. And you're going to just, the cross chop method, just slightly, likes to stick on the knife with the garlic. Gosh, that smells beautiful. It's so fragrant. I love garlic. Okay, just finally chopping that, nice and simple. Okay, so we got that. Just scoop it up gently onto your knife. Just being really careful with that. And we're just going to use our fingertips and slowly just brush it off into the bowl. All right, that's done. All right, we're going to get some of the Dijon mustard. We need about a teaspoon. So I'll screw that off. Grab that. Teaspoon in there. Yum. All right. Now, it's very simple when we make vinaigrettes. It's basically a ratio of 3 parts oil to 1 part acid. Now that acid could be vinegar, or could be lemon juice, for example. We're using the white wine vinegar today. So grab the tablespoon measure. So I'm going to do about 2 tablespoons. So I'll just get that to come out. And there, another one. Fantastic. All right, and then we're popping some beautiful extra virgin olive oil. Now we've got strain olive oil. That's actually been, recent studies showing it to be one of the best tasting olive oils in the world. And not only that, for us in Australia, it's the freshest one to buy. So there we go, just pour that in. Beautiful, beautiful colour. Look at that deep olivey colour. All right. Simple as that. Let's put that out of the way. And then some seasoning, really important with seasoning. So just a bit of beautiful sea salt, beautiful pepper. All right. And then we just pop the lid on. And just give it a shake, 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 as Taylor Swift would say. All right, and that's it, as simple as that. Now it's really important, key, to actually taste it, to make sure you're happy with it. Now, I'm just going to get a tasting spoon, clean spoon, and just give it a little taste. Now, if you can taste the seasoning and you think it's right, which is good, but it's actually quite acidic, which this one is, you've actually done a great job, because once that hits the leaves, the salad, it will be perfect. So that's what you want. You want that acid tones to be coming through. All right, we're going to pop that aside for when, just before we're about to serve, because we don't want to put it on the salad leaves too early. Okay, put that out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to go into the salad now. Grab a bowl, just in a lovely big size bowl. Now, this is where you can also be so creative, and we're not just doing your standard lettuce. I know Aussies love their iceberg, and yeah, nothing beats it actually for crunch and crispness. But come on with me. I've been out to Coles today, and I've got a whole selection of different lettuces that were there. And we're going to team up a bit of variety here, lots of different texture and flavours going on. So we've got some iceberg, yep, beautiful iceberg, as I said. Got the crispness, but what we've got here is oak lettuce. Now oak, and this also comes in a beautiful red colour as well. And this will beautifully make the salad look really gorgeous, actually, the reds. But this is a lot more buttery in texture, a little bit more sweeter and a bit more mild in flavour. But that's a beautiful, beautiful lettuce. And I've also got here some romaine or cos lettuce. The distinctive thing for cos is that beautiful thick rib that goes right up the base up to the tip. It's also beautiful and crunchy, and it's got a bit more of a sweetness to it as well. But we're going to complement these sort of sweet flavours beautifully with some more sort of bolder and a bit more peppery, possibly a little bit bitter. This is beautiful. It's in season right now, radicchio. Isn't that just gorgeous? It's like really smooth and velvety, and you can see the beautiful white veins going through the red, that beautiful burgundy colour. Absolutely love, love, love romaine. Not romaine, the radicchio lettuce. So we're going to put that in, and it'll be a nice complement to these beautiful, softer, sweeter tones and flavours. All right, so we just want to grab a selection of the salads and leaves. We want about 4, big handfuls each, and all we want to do is just really just break that up. Look at those beautiful red oak leaves. I love them. They're just so soft. And then a couple of the cos as well. Crunchy and beautiful. And the darker leaves are actually quite full of nutrients. Now greens are fantastic for you. We should be trying to have some greens every day because they're really loaded. They're a powerhouse of nutrition. B vitamins, rich in iron and calcium as well. So and lots of antioxidants. So there's something that everyone should be having in their diet each day. All right, so there's a beautiful radicchio. Now, if you haven't tried it before, you might find it a little bit bitter, but with this beautiful dressing as well, it'll really bring it alive. Look at that, doesn't that look fantastic? All right, what I want to also do, this is watercress, which is a herb. It's actually a semi-aquatic herb. It's also a bit more peppery, like radicchio, not as strong, a lot more delicate, beautiful, delicate herb, but it's great in salads. So I'm just going to tear off the whole heap there. And this also gives it a nice little bit of peppering as well, flavour and texture. It looks fantastic. Look at that. All right, I'm not going to put the dressing on just yet because it will go a bit limp. We've got a bit more time. We're going to make the omelette first and then we'll quickly put the dressing on. So we'll just set it aside. All right, we're going to get onto the omelette now. So grab yourself a bowl. All we need is a couple of eggs. That's all there is to an omelette. And when you're buying eggs, try and get eggs, you know, where the animals are being looked after as well as possible. We're really worried about their welfare. So where they're allowed to roam free. So free range eggs. If not that, organic eggs are even a step up and fantastic. And that's what I've got today. They're not only fed well, they're going to be free of pesticides and not, you know, pumped with antibiotics as well. So grab a couple of eggs. So I'm going to pop in. Oh, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful colour. Just gorgeous. Sunshine. All right. So just a couple of eggs into the bowl and just some seasoning. That's all you need. So I love my pepper. I'm going to grab lots of pepper. A bit of salt. All right, and then grab yourself a fork and just beat that together well. Look at that. I can smell that pepper coming off it. Okay, ready to go. Just sit that aside. Okay, let's now get the ingredients to go in the omelette. So, cherry tomatoes. Look, there's lots of different colours you can get these days. And just, you know, as I say, colour and variety are what makes up a healthy diet. So, I'm grabbing a whole heap there, about a handful. Put them aside. So we just need to prep them. We just want to make them, probably put them in half. So grabbing your knife with your handshake grip, and the bridge, and just coming underneath and just cutting them in half. Yep, simple as that. Where they may be a little bit big, you might want to do them into quarters. So just putting that flat down, where it's safe how to cut, and doing that. Fantastic. Just come in. Love tomatoes. They give that beautiful sweet burst of flavour. They're just a fantastic snack, actually, anytime. The little cherry tomatoes. All right, put the knife down. All right, grab basil. Now, basil, one of my favourites, so easy to grow, something you should always be growing in the garden. It's actually got a pungent smell, quite sweet, actually. So I'm just going to grab up a few leaves. That's all we need. Fantastic. We'll just tear them in that small bits really fast. When you do that, you release that beautiful fragrance that's characteristic of basil. Oh, it's just delicious. I'm getting hungry. All right, and just quickly, we'll just also make a little bit of cheese, grate some cheese. So just grab your box cutter and a bit of slab of cheese there. And I'm just going to, for safety, do it slowly from top to down, just grating a little bit of cheese. We don't want too much for this, but just a little bit there. Fantastic. All right, so we grab our fry pan. Just a non-stick fry pan is what you want to use. I've just got a special omelette pan here. It's actually just quite thin. They're a great investment, actually. Great for pancakes as well. All right, so putting it on high heat, and we're just going to throw in our tomatoes into that hot sizzling pan. Just going to fry that off for about a minute, and with a drizzle of beautiful extra virgin olive oil. Oh, look at that, delicious! And a little bit of salt and pepper. Giving that a little bit of a woo. Okay, that's cooking beautifully. Look at that, you can just see the juices coming out. You don't want that though. All right, then we're just going to grab the beautiful basil, just sprinkle it over top, around. I'm just going to turn that down now as we've done that. Just heat down so it's not too hot when you put in that. I don't want the basil to be too cooked. Alright, now grabbing your egg and simply just pouring that over. And we want to wiggle that around so we're covering the whole pan. That's it. Beautiful. I'll just let that cook there. Doesn't take too long. And we really just want to see it where that's nice and bubbling, but we've still got a little bit of raw egg. That's about the right time. And what we're going to do, I'm just going to grab the cheese. And that's about the time. We just want to just sprinkle over the cheese on top. That looks so delicious. The smell. Okay, fantastic. All right, and just slightly trying to go around just to get it off is with your spatula, just bringing it around. Nearly there. Okay, and we just bring that over. We can flip that over in half. Oh, not to worry. There we go. We'll just cook that a little bit more. And while that's just finishing off and while that's nice and golden brown on the bottom, I'm just going to grab the salad. Just bring that over. We can do the dressing now that we're about to ready to go. So just shake that a little bit more. Fantastic. Now just my height, just going to pour that over. Simple as that. Yum. And just getting your hands in there. They're nice and clean. I've washed them. Just get your fingertips and just make sure because the key is that every single leaf is nice and well coated is what we want. Fantastic. Oh, I can smell the acidity coming through. That's beautiful. All right, so we've got the salad and we've got the eggs. I'm just going to wash my hands and then we'll plate up. All right, it's all ready to plate up and to eat. All right, we'll grab our plate. Grab the salad. That's all dressed now. I'm just going to put a bit of the salad. Oh, that looks delicious. A little bit more red on there. Okay. Just wash my hands again. Alright, that omelette is cooked and ready. Alright, we're just going to slide it off onto the pan, onto the plate. Okay. Now, voila, my beautiful basil and tomato omelette with green salad. Now, to make it even more of a healthy, balanced meal, what you could do is add some beautiful whole grain bread. One of my favourites here is rye sourdough, so a slice of that with this would just be a beautiful balanced meal. So there you go. Bon appetit.